looks slightly awkward on the back of that buggy, doesn't it? The footrest is not down. He's kind of perched there. Here's Fitzpatrick. There you go. McIntyre's done the sensible thing and hopped in the front. Billy Foster has grabbed the front seat on that buggy.
Max Lanner is your driver there. Next player on the DP World Tour. Good player, winner as well, Max Lanner.
Good luck, guys. Thanks.
Kevin Feeney, chief referee this week, up on the tee.
You've been in a while, so just make sure you've still got 14, okay?
Good 16 in there.
So I've had that in there all day. Bob, you in first, so got 1 and 2 on 2 plate to choose either.
Left-handed.
Okay, 1.
Kev, we ain't got any balls left, can you get some?
Right now. You've still got 14, Phil? Yeah, just make sure.
Okay.
That's interesting, isn't it? Kevin Feeney just advising them to check the number of clubs they've got in the back. McIntyre taking a visit to range. I think we're all good.
Slightly easy. Obviously, there was 13 in there, but you never know. Somebody comes along next to you that does something that hasn't ever happened. Quite honest, not for a playoff anyway.
No, it was that horrible situation at the Open with Ian Boosson, wasn't there?
Yeah, same deal.
Yeah.
Did this all earlier.
Absolutely.
And just straight right to left, okay? Finishing on that camera tower again, if you can see it.
So the tee is 35 yards further up today. So it's you get your drive away, you can go in with an iron.
So John Morgan and Jay Townsend still out there. Jay is going to follow McIntyre down this first playoff hole.
And there's a little bit of breeze from the right, straight right to left. Just start it down the right line of the fairway and just let it eat.
Swing there.
Perfect. Down that right side as well. Try and cut his second shot into a back left pin.
Well, Fitzpatrick wants a carbon copy of what he done about 10 minutes ago. Nutted it straight down the middle.
Thanks, lads. Right, backswing.
I think there's a bit of camera clicking or something on his backswing there. He said, thanks lads, right on my backswing. Well, that certainly goes advantage Robert MacIntyre right now.
Oh, what a shame it would be if something like that were to prove costly for Fitzpatrick. Let's hope not.
Live sport, but you want it to be down to the two players. And even Robert MacIntyre would say exactly the same thing. Such a good sport he is.
Well, it wouldn't be that big camera on the right of your screen there like that. That's one of ours. That wouldn't be making any noises. Obviously somebody that started clicking to the right of the screen here. Good swing again from Robert MacIntyre. Absolute beauty.
Just watch how it's almost like his right shoulder, well for him it's his left, goes underneath the other. It takes so much flexibility through your kind of mid-back to be able to do it. A little flatter with the shoulders, Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, and it started down the left-hand side, moving right to left.
Quite sure we'll find out soon enough how far McIntyre's hit it down there, but it seemed to run and run and run, didn't it? So definitely advantage him.
Yep, it's a big hit down that last hole. It'll probably be Fitzpatrick to go first as well. In fact, it must be ready Fitzpatrick to go first, you'd think, wouldn't you? Hoiking it. We've got 4 or 5 5 very annoying flies in this commentary box that have been at us all week, and I just can't get rid of them.
They really love you, Boxy.
Oh, it's that aftershave.
I love this, how it comes down just to shot by shot. Whichever way the pendulum swings. Took a little while to find the ball, we're hearing.
Which is slightly concerning.
It's AMF on it.
A little bit of a panic there. I was wandering around like a trying to find that ball. Had a line on it and went further left, and I thought he can get that on ball. I don't think he can muscle it to the front edge of the green here, guys. So he's going to have to probably consolidate, go to a nice number. But you never know. He's got some speed, this boy.
Well, his ball's fairly easy to identify. He's got a lot of coloured markings, hasn't he, on it?
McIntyre, absolutely perfect. Tee shot of 339. What was he? 359 on the 72nd hole. So 267 downhill to go.
Billy Foster, no doubt, will have his part to play there in the decision-making process.
These discussions, you know, if you could bottle the good ones.
Take me on the 225. Got that same as we had last time.
Yeah.
Same number. Yeah.
Right trap.
Yeah, just like the left edge of the right trap, yeah.
Left edge of the right. The green side trap.
Yeah, the green side trap, yeah.
Okay, you can do that aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
267 to the flag. Chaps, obviously he can't get anywhere near this flag coming from way along this left-hand side. I'm not surprised he's gone for this 5-wood. He's going to try and muss it out there and trap it. It's going to come out super hot.
Alright! Alright!
Obviously right, it comes straight right. Oh, that's what he's got left. That's very fast from there. There is obviously a fair bit of green to work with. Need a lie down there.
McIntyre is 240 to the front edge. Subtract 17 for the slope. We'll play real numbers. 223 to the front edge. Ideal pitch point is 233. As I said in regulation, I think this really sets up well with his left hole location for a lefty. You're playing a cut shot. It's coming down a little softer than if you were a righty trying to play a hook shot. But with Fitzpatrick off to the right, I think middle of the green on that top shelf, the middle shelf, is an ideal position. No need to take the hole on.
The eyes are going up and down.
It's well within the realms of possibility. I know which one I'd rather have.
Yes, it is still advantage to that man, to Robert MacIntyre, trying to win for the second time on the DP World Tour. There you go, the respective playoff records for Fitzpatrick, 1-2, lost 2, and McIntyre, who has yet to go extra time.
He did a couple of times on the Challenge Tour, I think. And he didn't win either. Just got to forget about that scar tissue. Stay in the moment. Always good when you're nervy, when your caddy passes you the water, because it forces you to kind of focus on where you are. It's almost like a meditation.
Yes, plus you are getting a bit thirsty at this point. Plenty of points up for grabs, Dom, as well. I mean, you've got 510,000 euros to the winner. The second will be getting 330,000 euros. They don't do it on money anymore, it's done on points.
Yeah, 710 points to the winner. Almost 500 to the man who finishes second. For those of you just switching on, we are involved in a playoff. It's the first extra hole between McIntyre, Bob McIntyre of Scotland, and the US Open champion Matt Fitzpatrick, who both finished at 14 under par in regulation. Victor Perez was a little unlucky. Just missed his birdie putt at the last, otherwise he'd have been involved in this as well.
Matthew Fitzpatrick reached his ball there. What's the lie like, John?
Well, Fitzy goes and assesses where he's got to land it here, and it's just over the bunker. It's all downhill to where this pin is. Lie's not too bad. He can get a lot of club underneath the ball, so a lot of loft, which he needs to carry that bunker. It's not too tight, so he's not going to generate too much spin, so we'll just have a nice soft bounce and should release down, and obviously just take the camera to green nicely towards his back left flag. I'm painting an easy picture, I know, but you still got to do it under these pressure situations, just with the whole family at the back of the screen here. Like deja vu of the US Open.
Looks like he's going regular and not cross-handed for this one, as we've so often seen. Settle.
The only problem is that just being in the fringe, he can prefer his lie, but there's a little bit of variability he'd love to not have from that range.
All right, I am shocked that McIntyre, there's a sprinkler head right there, okay? He's within 2 of the sprinkler heads. Sprinkler head's within 2 of the edge of the green. He could take relief from that and get it on the green. He's not seeing that. It would take out a lot of this side slope that he's putting through in the first 20 feet of the putt if he did take relief from the sprinkler head. It's just to the right of his line. I don't know, maybe. But he's not looking at that. If you chip this, you take a lot of that side slope out of it and land it on a nice lie, nice flat bit going away. Oh yeah, here we go, chipping. I like this play. Much easier to get it on line. It's going to be a perfect lie. He's going to be able to spin this. It's going to take one bounce and then just kind of put the brakes on and gravity will take effect. It will be braking right to left, but not a tremendous amount. This is a shot under normal circumstances that you would expect to get within 18 inches of the hole, but it's not normal circumstances in a playoff.
He's got a chance to trundle it down there, getting close, put the pressure on Fitzpatrick.
Nicely played.
It's not quite gimme range, but it's enough pressure nonetheless for Matt Fitzpatrick to think this has to go in for him.
McIntyre will keep a beady eye on this one as well. Not too far off his own line.
I guess to place it within a scorecard length, Kevin Feeney came to hand with a scorecard because he's already handed his in. This one straight up the hill. Don't see much movement in this.
All your cameras, you clown.
Well struck, but it isn't a birdie for Fitzpatrick. He makes 5, and that means that Robert MacIntyre will have a putt to win the Italian Open. Simone, and perhaps that has just set him on his way to making that European team. We shall see. He's held off Rory McIlroy, he's held off the US Open champion Matt Fitzpatrick, and he wins the Italian Open. Let us hear from our champion McIntyre with Insi Mellet.
Bob, congratulations. You're the 2022 DS Automobiles Italian Open champion. That was a dominant performance, to say the least. Can you just sum up what this win means to you?
No, this means everything. I was down and out about 2-3 months ago. I didn't know what I was doing, didn't know where to go. But we spoke to the right people, started working with Simon Shanks, who's, I mean, I've hit 2 of the perfect golf shots into the last there, and there's so much hard work went into this. Mike, my caddy, Stuart, performance, my family, my friends, absolutely everyone. Scott, about 3 weeks ago, Scott Fawcett, we started doing Decade, and we've stuck to that to the absolute number the last couple of weeks, and my approach plays just went up a notch, and it's showing today.
Your discipline definitely shined through. When you were standing on 14, you made that bogey. Could you hear the roars behind you when Matt Fitzpatrick essentially almost made an albatross, which you wouldn't have known about, but walked away with an eagle and you tied for the lead there?
Yeah, I was hearing them. I hit a terrible shot on 15, which I thought was backs against the wall, but we dug in. I've got a dogged attitude, never give up, and I mean, I get punched, but I punch back, and the birdies coming in were massive, and thankfully I got one there in the playoff.
You came close last year, came up a little bit short in making the Ryder Cup, but to be here, feeling the atmosphere, what sort of statement does it feel for you to take a victory this week?
It's my main goal, it's my only goal for the next year. I've done it on the golf course, so look, at the start of the week I didn't think this week was going to be the one. It was the style of golf course, the way I was playing, but we worked on a few things on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I felt so in control of my golf ball this week, with wedges, with long irons, and even that hybrid that came into the bag last week.
Well, congratulations again, enjoy the moment, and hopefully we'll see you here next year.
Thank you, cheers.
A lot of great names on that trophy.
The Italian job.
Another kiss? Another kiss? Yeah.
He's going to be thrilled when he looks down there and he sees the name of Sandy Lyle, Sam Torrance a couple of times. It's been kind to Scotland, Brian Barnes, Dean Robertson, and now Robert MacIntyre.
That's the biggest win in his career so far, the first stroke play title as well. That'll mean a lot to do it over 73 holes.
And to do it, as he said, at the Ryder Cup venue as well, Marco Simone. Will McIntyre be back here in a little over 12 months' time? I think there's a fair chance, and certainly if he plays like he has done today, well done to the Scot.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.